Hey, everybody. It's great to see all of you again. Welcome to the first episode of the all new, all reconfigured Honor Among Thieves Season 3. Um, we're really excited to be back. It's been a while, I know, and we are now streaming on our own channel on Gaming Honors at YouTube. So tell all your friends to go to Gaming Honors. I'm Martin. I am the lead writer for Gaming Honors, and I'll be just playing along in the game tonight, but I'm happy to introduce our other players this evening. I should say Gaming Honors is an independent RPG publisher. We do a lot of Dungeon Crawl Classic adventures. We do 5th edition adventures. We make hero pins, the world's first role-playing game, health indicator pins, and we're just real big fans of gaming. I would like to introduce the first of three people with really sharp hats. Adam, why don't you begin?
Hello, my name's Adam. I had a hand in Metal Gods of the Apocalypse, and I've been gaming for a long time with these guys. Thrilled to be a part of Gaming Honors. And I'm going to be the lead-off GM for these sessions. I'm going to take them through the excellent Peasants Fell Bargain.
The very first adventure that Gaming Honors published almost 10 years ago now. Time has really been flying.
Yeah,
Um,
wow.
you with the skull on your hat. Why don't you introduce yourself?
That would be me. I'm Skull Hat. I'm Lance. I'm one of the Gaming Honors guys. I had a hand in all Chimeras Great and Small, and I also do illustration and do a bunch of gaming out and about at the conventions that we attend and do a little booth jockeying. And I'm the guy that owns the pickup truck.
Very
Which
handy.
any independent game company will tell you that is one of the most important positions in the company. All right, and then there's another sharp-looking hat with a fantastic logo on it. Hayden, why don't you introduce yourself and explain your new specialization? Ah, yeah. Oh, Hayden, in the chat, they're saying they can't hear you.
Technical glitches.
Who's the producer of this show?
I like that the microphone appeared.
He just gave a great speech too. I'm really
Yeah,
sorry you all missed
fantastic.
that. It was moving. Actually.
Moving, yeah.
If everyone, can you hear the sharp young man with the cap?
I think I fixed it. Hello.
Oh, that's too bad. Because I think it would be really fun if when you spoke, Hayden, we all repeated in unison what you said.
Oh my gosh, yes, I my new multi-class is Warlock. I run the hive mind now. I've bewitched the whole chat. I
Wait,
think
spoilers.
Oh no. Yay, fantastic. Okay, so let me run through that quickly. Again, everybody, my name is Hayden. I'm the guy who borrows the pickup truck. I multi-classed into producer for the show because now we're running it on our own channel. And I was just going through a very eloquent monologue thanking Vitani Maru from Goodman Games for being an absolutely awesome, talented, dedicated, and enthusiastic producer for the show for the previous, half decade. I don't think that we've necessarily seen the last of her, but she is not going to run the show every single night for us now. That responsibility has been passed over to me. She was kind enough to really give us a good jump start, so it's been relatively easy for me to jump into the hot seat on that. But please provide any technical criticisms that you have in the chat, and I will do my best to be working them out as we roll. And then in addition, I was also shouting out that I help out with logistics at Gaming Honors, and in about a month we'll be launching my first adventure for the company, Siege and the Cerulean Spire, along with other third-party publishers for Goodman's Castle White Rock initiative. So I hope that a lot of you are really excited about that and looking forward to it, and will hopefully enjoy it once it is ready to go out. Thank you all for being here. Martin, back to you.
Yeah, okay. So for our longtime viewers, you're probably watching and noticing that our charisma modifier has gone way up. There's something different about our show tonight. And it's because we have a new player joining our midst. Mira, do you mind introducing yourself?
Yeah, I'm Mira. I haven't gotten to game with you guys much at all because my dad, Adam, kind of keeps you to himself. Yeah, so I'm really excited to have broken in. I'm sorry to hear that he's the GM. He's like the only GM I ever get to have. It's not true. I'm very excited to be a part of this game.
And there will be we are going to do some rotating judges, but I just want to say, Mira was an original playtester for the Peasants Fell Bargain, and we were talking about this before the show. I think it was almost 10 years ago,
Yeah.
which is amazing because I haven't aged a day. Nothing in her life has changed at all. Everything is the same. But it's really like a fun full circle moment for me to sort of have you on the show and then get to play the game as a player with you and not be sort of worrying about writing it now. So yes, and actually, I don't know if your dad told you, Mira, but we are informally known as the Rutabaga Riot because we often in our games have championed root vegetables, in particular the rutabaga. So all of our viewers are proud members of the Rutabaga Riot, and you are now as well. So welcome.
It's an honor.
Yeah, it is. You really I'd add it to your LinkedIn profile. There's just you never know what doors open with rutabagas. And I think with no further ado, Adam, I'm going to hand the floor to you. Let's play some DCC.
All right. So you guys all have a sheet of 4 0-level characters for DCC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Affirmative.
Fantastic. I would love to hear about them. I look forward to learning about each and every one of them, maybe posthumously. But let's not take time right at the beginning to hear about them. Let's dive in but try and remember, like the first time somebody does something, let's take a moment to enjoy that person, because they'll start dying fairly quick here.
How uplifting.
So at first, it's only a flickering glow far off, like sunset. Then some of you spot flames shooting into the night sky behind the distant gray walls. For generations, your village has lived, worked, and paid taxes in the shadow of the Stenorian estate, which sits perched on a promontory at the edge of the mountains, much like the ravens in the family's crest. If the Stenorian line was never beloved, neither was it hated. The family simply kept to itself, sending its sons to distant lands to study, marry, and return as the next Lord Stenorian, not Stentorian. Now, that estate burns behind its stone walls. Townsfolk pour out of their homes to point and stare. Tongues wag and gossips buzz in the streets, the annual harvest festival forgotten. In the midst of the commotion, a stately carriage comes careening down the street, the horses' mouths flecked with foam, eyes rolling in panic. It is limping heavily from open wounds that could only be caused by weapons. The driver pulls to a halt before tumbling from his seat. Several of you rush to his side, but are distracted by a cry as the carriage door bursts open. A lady in fine clothing, torn and smoldering, clutches a blood-soaked man in nightclothes. She looks at you desperately. "My child! Please save my child!" The man struggles to sit up, staring at you with intense brown eyes. Though he seems exhausted, his voice exudes power and privilege. It is the Lord Stenorian. We had no warning. My men are slain, my father is missing, and I have nowhere else to turn. My son, my son Michael is still in there somewhere. Find him. Save him. Do this for me, and I will reward you beyond your wildest imaginings. His eyes burn with a frightening intensity, and his voice echoes with ancient power in your skull. Hear me. Return my boy to me, and ask what you will. I promise you shall have it. Anybody?
Yeah, so immediately this sort of skinny man, thin, it's like his lips are sweaty. He's really kind of a sort of disgusting kind of figure, but he comes up and he's like, "Oh yes, I would be happy to help you. I would be happy to help you, my lord. Just tell me where to go. Just you think he's hiding somewhere up in the estate?"
um. So the Lord is exhausted, but he reaches out. What's your name, boy?
Ah, I am Spence Spindlehand. I am but a poor rope maker living in the village. But I tell you, my heart is strong, and I will do what you ask. Um, you did mention a reward.
Beyond your wildest, impoverished imagination.
Yes, I am your man, my lord.
All of you, he says, and his strength is fading. All of you, go up to the keep, find my boy. Why are you here? And the woman who has an accent you that's not from around here, you understand. She was brought back when long ago, but and you've never even seen her, but she starts imprecating you to get going. Save my boy, save my boy. She's almost hysterical.
The
Bring him
guy,
back to me.
another gentleman steps up and sort of nudges Spence to the side,
Yeah,
and with
good.
a flourish bows down and
Oh,
says,
flourish.
"I may have some I may have some talents that would be more suitable for this task than a rope maker. I will go. However, I have only a sling with me at the moment, and I will require a weapon." And I reach up and try to claim the short sword from the driver of the carriage,
Yeah,
if he
no,
has
the
one.
I mean he fell off the carriage. He's in the process of dying by
Oh,
your as far as you
does he
can
have? Does
tell.
he have? Did he have any weapon to guard himself?
And he does in fact have there is in fact a short sword there. So
I,
anybody gonna reach in and try and stop that snag? Or what's his name again?
So the people around, this is Lafitte, and he's a notorious smuggler that frequents the area now and again.
Nice.
Yeah, a tall, muscular, handsome man actually sees Lafitte do that, and he grabs his shoulder. Not so fast, Lafitte. None of your tricks around here. I think we know who should wield the blade of the family Stenorian, and it's no one other than I, Warrant Truenote, who should be the one
Warrant.
to wield this blade. Yes, Warrant Truenote is actually a minstrel, but he's surprisingly buff for a musician. It could be because he hasn't gone on tour yet, so he hasn't really, had the hard lifestyle yet. But yeah, very strong musician.
The Lord managed to raise his head again, and he says, "Quit your bickering. Take the sword. Run, you fools."
Uh,
At that point, um, a very sleek-looking, middle-aged woman, everything is kept immaculately pulled back, asks, "Is there anything else that we should take?"
So so the woman is is whispering in the Lord's ear, and he nods, and with her support, he steps out, um, standing full on the outstretched arm of the guard, but not noticing. And he says, "Here, if you're going and you want the reward, take my hands. Quickly now."
So I would be remiss
Circle
if,
up.
I would be remiss if I didn't say that in the chat, Cthulhu had called Warrant True Note Schwarzenminstrel, which could be the best name I've ever heard for a buff minstrel. But sure enough, yeah. Two other dwarves we haven't met come pushing in. They're sort of joining Warrant and Spence to put their hands on the Lord's bloody fist.
And
Make that
another
three
two,
dwarves.
and another two dwarves.
Jeez.
Yes. And then
Five,
uh,
five
Harvest
dwarves.
Festival.
Are there
It's the
seven
Harvest
dwarves?
Festival. It's the full moon when all the dwarves come into town and eat for the one time a year.
Yep.
Before
Hi
they go
ho,
back to their
hi
mines.
ho.
and an extremely gaunt-looking, very spindly, untrustworthy man, his eyes darting back and forth, pushes himself to the front of the line. Anybody offering riches is a friend of mine, and he immediately grabs the hand at the offer of whatever is being proposed to the group for a boon right now.
And so you can see him rocking and gathering some sort of strength, and he's in this tattered dressing gown, right? He's not properly dressed at all, but you see it start to rock back and forth with eldritch force as he summons some amount of will. And he said, "Do not promise me this lightly. Are you ready?" And so a couple of townspeople back off. They're not everybody's doing it, but I'm guessing we have 16 stalwarts gathered
Wow.
around.
Sounds good. Good math.
There's a couple of halflings dotted in there somewhere, but they're hard to see.
Okay, good. "Clasp my hands, my friends," he commanded. "Let us strike a bargain. You shall be my champions. Return my boy safely to me, and you shall have your heart's desire." And as you grasp that bloody fist, you feel a wave of power wash over you. Suddenly you feel stronger than you have ever been. Lord Stenorian collapses into his wife's arms, senseless. And you have now all done the peasant's bargain.
Ooh.
Do we have a picture of that?
Yes, indeed. We have here a representation of the Peasants Fell Bargain.
It could just be a bargain. I think he's just
Yeah, I just said
promising-
peasant's bargain. I didn't
Yeah,
say
it's just
fell
a bargain.
What's the deal?
Yeah.
Where'd you get fell from?
I'm happy to sign up.
And what a bargain as well.
What could go wrong?
I love
It's
discount
a
bargains.
fell bargain because he fell after he made the bargain with us.
That's right. He fell into his wife's arms.
Yeah, fell into his wife's arms. It's the
Said
fell
right
bargain.
there in the writing. So you
Precisely.
each need, for each of your characters, you need to roll a die 20, and you need to note what you got on your character sheet prominently. And I'm going to tell you in batches, because they might be doubles, right? 16 of you rolling. It would be strange if there wasn't.
Fair enough.
But first, roll your 4d20s.
Okay.
Mira, would you repeat the name of the woman who pushed her way in?
Oh, I don't think I even said it. It's Lynette.
Lynette.
Yeah.
So did you show the lovely scroll?
Yes, I showed our audience the strange looking contract that we all may be signing at this very moment.
So,
What should we know about it?
so this is what you get if you return the boy. So he's
Mhm.
given you some power to help you do it, but like he the pledge is, I do solemnly pledge to do all in my power to restore the Lord Stenorian's son to him safely. In return for this invaluable service, the Lord Stenorian will repay my courage by granting the following boon, and you guys need to fill that out. And then after where you fill it out, should I fail to fulfill my duty through cowardice or treachery, I will receive just compensance. I will receive just recompense for my dereliction. And so you guys have all now you feel it settle in. You have made an eldritch bond here. In the chat, each of you and you don't have to do this right now because it'll take a little while. But each of you need to record what each of your 4 characters is hoping for. It's a while before it'll come true, so like maybe we don't even need to do it this session, but keep in mind that at this point each of your characters should have some idea of what he's been asking for, right? What he or she was thinking about at the time of that casting. Yeah. And that'll come in later.
Nice.
In the meantime, I'm going to read through. I assume, do we have anybody with a 1 through 5?
Yeah, I got a 2.
Okay. 1. You get 1 hit point.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Okay, I'll take it.
Anybody with a 6 through 7?
Yep.
Okay, people with 6 or 7 gain 2 hit points.
Ooh. 2 hit points.
Oh, 2.
Count Stenorian. 8 to 12.
That would be me.
Gain 2 hit points and a 1 point bonus to a random ability score, not luck.
Okay,
but
so
one
random.
other score goes up by 1.
D5?
What?
Roll a D5 to see which one it goes to?
Oh, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because not luck, right?
Not luck. That's right.
Okay. All right. So you guys notice that the local herbalist appears to get a bit stronger.
Oh.
Herb the herbalist gets a little stronger.
Herb the herbalist?
Yep.
The herbalist?
Herb the herbalist.
Erlicker? Herblicker? Yeah, and actually you also notice that Mortar Slurry Son, who's a dwarven apothecarist, he seems to get a little bit sturdier, like he seems a little bit healthier. Sadly, not so healthy that like he gets a +1. But it's still, it's better. He's better.
Congratulations.
That's good to know.
Mr. Slurryson.
And Squawk Smallfoot, the halfling chicken butcher, you see his eyes sharpen.
Presumably that's a nickname?
Who's to say? He likes to keep to himself.
Okay.
His eyes sharpen slightly as his wits sharpen from this great pact. And then, as he is starting to eye everyone a little more carefully, the armorer, Master Clangus, he burlies up a little bit. His muscles tense against his shirt, and his veins start to bulge a little bit more as he gains a point of strength.
Oh.
Okay. 13 through 15?
Got one of them.
15, yeah. Gain 2 hit points and a 2-point bonus to that same random ability.
Now, a smarter person than I would have gotten a die ready in anticipation of such an event.
Yes.
Oh, my lord.
And I don't mean to foreshadow or anything, but you should definitely note which ability is being increased.
How much is it increased by?
2 points.
That's huge.
Great.
That is huge.
Yep. So Arvel, who's a dwarf that herds goats and rams on the outskirts of town all of a sudden just has a certain twinkle in his eye and his smile looks a little nicer and everyone's like, I always liked that guy.
Yeah, well, the Rams will be happy.
That's so funny. Mabel also suddenly just looking especially pleasant.
She's
Yeah.
got that glow about her.
Yeah. Did
She's
something different
pregnant?
with her hair, I think.
Nice. 16 or 17?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. You guys get just straight up +2 luck.
Oh wow.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Perfect for the
No HP?
No HP.
perfect for the outlaw Rufus, who no one likes. That's Rufus.
UI, right.
Everybody loves him, and they love remembering his name.
Yeah, well, Lynette, a lucky woman, just got a bit luckier.
Ooh.
Oh,
Goodness.
well.
We'll need
18.
luck up there.
18 or 19?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, you get that +2 luck and +2 to a random ability that's not luck.
All right. That's a score.
That is a score indeed.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
All
Well,
right.
these dwarfs are just looking great. So Muskrat, the local dwarven rat catcher,
Nice.
everybody, people don't like to get around him because he's in the sewers and he's catching rats and stuff. But all of a sudden, you're like, he's really not that bad of a guy after all. I'd like to get to know him.
Yeah, this dwarf already seemed like a smart lady, but truth is you would now ask her for advice on a myriad of subjects.
And then anybody get a 20?
Yes.
You got a natural 20.
Oh, nice.
There we
Okay.
go.
So same deal, but you get to pick the ability. +2 to luck and a +2 bonus to a different one of your choosing.
Oh my gosh, that is huge. Okay. Well, you should know that it was none other than Warrant Truenote who got
Oh,
that
boy.
incredible boon. And he was already very strong, and he has just gotten stronger.
So
He squeezes Lafitte's elbow or shoulder, I suppose, just a little bit more. And then Lafitte hands the short sword over to Schwarzenminstrel.
Yep, there it is.
Yes, thank you, Lafitte. I think that it's best that this is in my hands.
it's interesting that Schwarzen now means strong rather than black, as it used
Yeah.
Hey, with power like that, you can redefine any word that you want.
That's right. Go Arnold. And so, with that blast of power, I mean, some of you fall to the ground. Villagers behind you fall with the explosive release of that power.
Whoa.
The lady of the manor catches her husband and then looks up and screams at you, "Why are you here? Go!"
And then
at that point, the horse tips over in the traces of the carriage, breaking one of the things. Like,
oh no.
it's not clear how you're going to get there. It is 3 miles
Ooh.
Oh dear.
up the hill.
So, the dwarf who you had seen get slightly sturdier, this is Mortar Slurryson. He's an apothecarist. And
Yes.
He sort of bends down next to the lady. Right, we want to help your wee lad, Michael. Where would he go? And what are we facing up there? Who killed all these men?
Yeah. She turns around and her eyes are almost burning, and like wisps of her hair start writhing, and she just smacks him right.
Oh.
Get out of my face, you cur! Rescue my son! I looked for him where he would go. I don't know. Go. Why are you here?
All right, you don't have to tell Mortar Slurdy Son twice. Let's go, everyone. And his
And
little.
I think that was probably 8 or 9 points of damage. Is he? No.
Oh no!
Let me just roll that right to dead. There, that's the end of Mortar. Yeah, he'll start running in an epic sort of Lord of the Rings movie style, little dwarf running, and so his brother Grinder will wait, Mortar, you need me with you, and he goes
What about
running.
Tinder? Is he there?
No, no, no,
So,
just Grinder, and then Warrant, of course, is like, let's stay back, I'll take the lead, and he pushes forward, and then Spence. I just cannot wait to get this reward.
Does he move, or does she need to get up and hit him too?
No, he moves, but he is really. It's interesting how like Warrant is charging up in front of the two dwarves because he easily passes them, and Spence is sort of like always making sure he's like 4 steps back.
So you want Spence to make it through this funnel?
No. He's such a likable guy.
Okay, so
Yep. So Arvel the dwarf hops up on his little half goat, half ram. And we're not talking about a full mountain. It's a goat. So he gets up on his goat. The other dwarf is running along, Muskrat, and then the two Lafitte and Herb. They're taking big long steps, and 3 miles is 3 miles. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will give you a D12 roll on your on that goat's willingness and ability to be a mount. Why don't you go ahead and roll a D12 and tell us what we get? That's a D20 roll, but you don't get anything above 13.
Got it. I got my D12 here. I got a 4. I don't think the goat's. I think the goat hits him in the butt. He tries to mount up. The goat hits him in the tush. He flops in the mud, curses at it. The goat still follows along. He's on a rope.
Absolutely.
The goat's for much of the beginning of the walk up there, it's expletives and chiding at the goat.
Among the many things you don't see in these mountains is people riding goats.
So the halfling warden Giordano Sash he's invigorated by the chance to try to protect the innocent, and he runs ahead and he draws out his little weapon, his sling, and he waves it in the air valiantly, giving a great speech about how a young boy needs the people's help and we must all rush to rescue him. Except for in the din of us all getting insane enchantments and half of the group already walking ahead of him and him being a halfling who stands at half their height, there's probably 5 or 6 people, including a couple in the audience, who even see or hear any of it.
But it was a great speech.
Right,
but
but
he's have to roll. I mean,
he's invigorated by it.
Yeah, right.
And,
it was wonderful.
Begins his trump up behind the others who are progressing. And then
you get an extra 5 feet of movement this round. Well done.
Oh, fantastic! He with the pep in his step.
That's right.
So can I ask what did you say happened to the cart?
I mean, the cart is technically okay. One of the arms that come out to go around the horse broke as the horse fell over in the traces. And so it could be pulled or pushed. None of you own a horse.
Nope.
I mean, there are some plow horses out at farms, but they're not fast and they're not close by. So unless you guys have some argument otherwise, it doesn't seem like you have anything available to pull this cart.
Well, Lynette's feeling very lucky. And she'd just like to look around, see if there's a horse not too well secured.
Well, I mean, nobody rode a horse into town. Mm-hmm. Nobody owns a riding horse in this Harvest Festival situation. But I will I will allow for an ox cart to be present,
Hmm.
owned by some farmer who came in with it.
All right.
It's not going to be faster than walking much, but it's
Mm,
certainly you know. Well, and actually, since it's uphill, you would save probably a little time, or at least the shorter people would, and arrive a little less tired. A luck check in this game is you take a d20 and you roll it below your luck score.
great. All right. So I rolled a 4, and her luck score is 19. Yeah.
Holy smokes!
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And who is that? Mabel? Which one was it? Mabel or
Lynette.
Lynette? So
Lynette.
Lafitte says to Lynette, Madam, that is a brilliant idea. If we find the boy and he is wounded, we'll be able to traverse him down the mountain in this cart. Fantastic thinking.
Yeah, yeah. So
I know.
it's not there. It's not there where the group is gathered. But
Mm,
you're like, wait, I remember, and you come around, and there's this ox, in the traces of a just a flatbed cart. Um, but the ox has been standing around all day,
mhm.
bored. Um, who has the lowest luck? Let's figure that out.
Well, uh, Grinder Slurry Son has a 7.
Rufus.
Oh, I've got a
Rufus
4.
You have somebody with a 4.
Sure do.
Okay, that character can roll a luck check to find
Great.
out which powerful weapon is in the back of this cart.
Fantastic. Yeah. Rolled a 17.
Okay,
She finds some really cool looking twig.
there are
If
some
you put it at
rocks.
the right angle, it's actually
There are
curved a
some
lot
rocks
like a bow.
available. That's right. Yeah. Anyway, um, mechanically that's not going to have a big effect. Although people are quite pleased that they don't have to. A bunch of you can pile into this ox cart. Anybody
Fantastic.
know how to drive an ox cart? Anybody have a profession that might say,
Oh, I have a caravan guard.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Where's
So-
what caravan was he guarding?
Well, so I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Like it was the plan to be a caravan guard, right? Like
Yeah.
we have the caravan, and we're gonna leave right after this.
Oh, so
Right.
he's born and raised here and is calling himself now a caravan guard.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not the only one calling himself that. He was hired to do the job, so I obviously there's faith in his ability.
Nice.
Many people are saying he could be a caravan guard.
Yeah, he's always had that look about him.
What is his name?
Loyal and a little dense. Oh, this is Andy McMurray.
Andy.
Yeah.
Andy McMurray. Well, Andrew, does he right? Anybody else have a character profession, or is it Andy in charge of driving the ox? All right.
Fantastic. I won't let you down.
I mean, the ox knows what to do, and it's a path, and so the ox heads up the path, and we will. I mean, it probably won't come up whether or not Andy actually knows how to drive an ox cart.
Right.
So-
He will definitely be noting in the future how well he did it.
What you have on your character sheets is what you're taking with you. If any
Mhm.
of you want something else, this is the last chance to try and get it. We're not spending a lot of time on this, but if anybody desperately wants to try and find something that they reasonably might think might be around, or if you'd like to leave your prize chicken here and not risk its life, this is the time to do it.
Lafitte would very much like to have a pitchfork or a hay fork. If there's a barn around here, a stable, anywhere he could grab that.
Spoken like
Okay.
a player who knows Dungeon Crawl Classics, Lance.
How interesting that you would hit on that. Okay. One roll. This roll determines if there's a hay fork for anybody. Luck check.
Luck check it is. All right, Lafitte's somewhat lucky. Ooh, just in time. Lafitte's luck is 12, and he rolled an 11.
Okay, there is one pitchfork leaning against a building that you snag on your way out of town. Again, Lafitte has a pitchfork. Great weapon. Does he keep it? We'll find out.
Yeah, luckily Warrant is so far ahead he didn't see Lafitte grab that because he would definitely snag that away from you. Yeah. And actually, as he's running, Warrant has he's broken out his ukulele, which is his instrument, and as they're running, he's like, "Don't worry, everyone. I will sing us a rousing song to fill our foes with fear. Oh, here we come! We're coming now." He has a very strange falsetto that he sings in. So that's kind of echoing through the canyon as we run.
Fantastic. I
Six
love
foot
it.
four, 250 falsetto ukulele.
Yeah.
Deep speaking voice.
Yeah, deep
So
speaking.
Rufus is thinking about engaging in whatever horrors might await us, and he walks over to Giordano, who gave the rousing speech, and said, "I think you'd look a lot braver with this," and hands him a melee weapon and offers a trade for his sling, which Giordano accepts willingly and with excitement.
Nice.
And then Rufus sneers as he walks back with a weapon that allows him to stay out of the fray.
Well done, Rufus. The mountains here are giant shadows that loom over you as you travel the steep, narrow road to the Stenorian keep. Darkness plunges into a deep chasm on either side of the 10-foot wide lane. Ahead, a flickering light is visible over the smooth stone walls, and though the heavy doors yawn open before you, one hangs loose on its massive hinges as if it was blasted from the inside. The sound of crackling fire drifts on the wind, and every now and again you can hear what sounds like someone screaming coming from somewhere inside.
Ooh.
Two figures stagger out of the keep and shuffle down the road towards you. These are guards in the Stenorian livery.
Mm-hmm.
So, some of you are walking, some of you are in the cart. This has been 3 miles up the path. You are now approaching the main gate of this keep. The 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 keep is a manor house, but it has a high wall around it. And the road you're on, as I said, falls off steeply on either side. This is a well protected wall. What are you going to do?
So Warrant was in the front, and
Yeah.
he really is. I mean, he's obnoxious, but he's a good guy. So he sees these two wounded soldiers stumbling down the road. He quickly pushes his ukulele back across his back,
Wait, you have a
and
rope on? You have a ukulele on a rope?
he's got like
You got it from
it's got a band. What's
Sure.
the
Strap.
Nice.
Ukulele strap.
a ukulele? Thank you. He's got a strap, so he puts
Don't we
it
have a
across
rope maker in the group? I mean,
Yeah.
Spence Spindlehand specializes in rope, not the straps. Um, so, yeah, he is not there. But so Warrant would sort of rush forward in concern, and Spence is staying well back. The two the Dwarven brothers, they were pretty far forward too, but they couldn't really keep up with Warrant, so they're probably about 10 feet behind him.
yeah. So the ox cart can go as fast as Warren.
Oh, okay.
I mean, so it has been keeping up. As a matter of fact, Warren has had to lengthen his stride a little bit more than comfortable on this steep hill in order to boldly stride in front of it. So he's opened up a little bit of a gap. There's no doubt who's leading this group. But anybody falling behind found a place on the cart, right? And so all of you are not too far. Yeah, Mira?
Yeah. Oh, also, anybody short, halfling or dwarf, Lynette's gonna point at them as she goes by, give a little snap, and get them to come up.
Yeah.
She's really gonna encourage that.
Yes.
If we get
So,
through this, Lynette, we could probably put in some pedals and some ale, and we could have like a business where we go through town pedaling and drinking.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I mean, in some ways, you're as wealthy as you have ever been now that you have an ox and cart.
And
Right?
I
Mhm.
do understand it to be mine.
It's a it's a valuable thing.
Yeah.
There was some farmer back in the crowd in town going, and then that vicious slap she's got, the lady of the house.
Yeah.
So you Warrant strides forward ahead of the rest of them, and goes to hail these guards, and then they let out this blood curdling scream, right? And charge forward at him.
Oh,
And you all see in horror that these guards are in tatters. They have mortal wounds.
Mhm.
But that doesn't seem to be stopping them as they leap on poor Warrant.
good
Ah.
lord.
So,
Uh-oh.
everybody roll initiative.
Suddenly rethinking being in the front.
That doesn't sound very warranted to me.
Unwarranted.
It had to be said. It had to be said.
Are we just one initiative for all four of our characters?
Yeah, would you, if you don't mind?
Yeah, that's perfect for me too.
Adam, you don't want to
Pretty
manage
nice.
16 initiative 18 initiative tracks?
Well, whoever wrote the module suggests that I keep separate initiatives for them too.
Just for those two guys, not for the characters.
Can we
Two,
use our
I
best
thought it was
initiative
13.
score?
I have 13 written here.
Yeah, Mira, I think that's
Good.
how it works.
Good, because that means I'm 6.
Oh no.
Okay, who has the highest initiative?
17.
17 sounds like it.
Okay.
What name should I use for that group?
Oh,
Who are you hoping to live?
let's go with the name Squawk because I just love to hear it.
Squawk and Company. Okay, who's next?
I'm down at 11. Who's in the middle?
Okay, sounds like the guards both wind up going before 11. Lance, who's your spokesmodel?
Lafitte will be the spokesmodel for now.
Good choice.
Incredible.
And then we have a 7, did I hear?
6.
Oh, 6.
Yep.
And that is
That'll be Mabel.
Mabel. And then finally, the cautious group.
Yeah, Warrant got it. So Warrant is my spokesperson, but we got
Yep.
a 3.
Yep. Okay, so for Squawk and Co, we're paying more attention, and even before the blood curdling cry, on your lips was like, "Look out! No, Warrant, look out!" Right? I mean, these are terrible, terrible things.
Oh.
So, yeah, well, let's go. You're gonna have to make a will save.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah,
For-
I think we should do this for each sheet.
One for each. Okay, so just one for the whole group. You do that.
No. I mean, actually, this should be Warrant. I think we should just have this be Warrant.
Oh, okay.
You were so clearly out in front.
Yeah.
You have a will save to make, Warrant.
Okay.
Just how staggered were you by this terrible surprise?
Fortunately, Warrant has the power of music, so I'm hoping that that's
Oh.
going to give him a little bit of extra willpower.
Okay, I mean, yeah,
Okay, so that is a 19.
you made it. Okay, so you are. So I was gonna give you a token, but what for the singing actually.
Oh, thank you.
But you don't even need to spend it now. But you have one.
Got it.
And you also are surprisingly unshaken, even though you're at the bottom of the initiative order.
Yeah.
This effect. Okay, so Squawk and company, what are you going to do? You're all back with the cart, I think.
Yes, yes, we are all back at the cart. So Rufus wants to watch for a second, but our gregarious halfling Giordano immediately jumps into the fray with his new, freshly minted short sword. Don't worry, we will protect you, Warrant! Fear ye not! And he swings at the first of the guards in an attempt to shoo them off, but he only comes in at a 4 for his to hit roll, so I'm
Okay,
assuming
that would be a
will not be
no.
sufficient. Yes, indeed. Okay, but he will be followed up by Squawk. Us halflings got to stick together, so he gives a right and comes in swinging his hand axe. That will be a 17 with the hand axe as he brings it down besides Giordano.
Okay.
All right, and then
How much damage does that hand axe do? Why does he have a hand axe?
Because, of course, he's a chicken butcher, swinging around a sack of chicken meat in his other hand as he flails around madly. So the chicken blood hewn hand axe sinks in for, I believe, 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay, that opens another horrible wound in the side of this thing.
Yes.
It doesn't bleed because he's already bled out. And that was another fatal wound, but this thing keeps going. It's slowed down. You right. It's in bad shape. I'm not saying that but you're gonna have to chop this thing to pieces.
Right. Well, we're still on the path leading up to the manor, though, right?
That's right.
Right. So Master Clangus comes in, freshly juiced up in strength from his strange bargain with the lords of the manor, and he just attempts to grab that guard who just got that deep, grievous wound and shove him right off of the path if it's at all possible.
Okay.
How do you want to try that?
Just make it to hit roll.
Sure, he will make it to hit roll.
Before we get into anything like that.
All right, that's a 15 for his to hit roll.
Okay. So, let's just have a strength off here.
I like it. All right, and let's get a d20 roll for him again. Oh, no. That will be a 3 for me.
A 3. Okay. He shrugs off your attempt. Yep. And right back at you. I know you're not quite done yet, but he's going to take his turn now.
Oh, okay.
Because he's next. He's actually next in the order.
Yes.
Oh. Roll a 2. So he fails to throw you off the cliff. I was hoping for a little bit of a dodge and assist.
Yes.
But no, he flubs that.
All right.
Anyway, your last person?
Yep. Clangus is very matter of fact. He looks at everybody and he just, I'm not used to muscles this big. I'm off balance. Rufus finally with his new sling that he just took off of Giordano from the back, a 14 on his attack with the sling. And if that hits, he will do 1 point of damage from his bullet.
14 hits, and remember that's firing into melee.
Yes. He is unbothered by it, Rufus.
If you miss, that's just a 50-50 chance that you actually hit somebody else. So
Indeed.
You didn't miss. How much damage does that sling do?
That was 1 point.
1 point.
Yes.
Would have been deadly.
That doesn't have any appreciable effect on the thing. Like, it just, it's wedged in between a couple of bones, ribs there, but
Yes, Giordano yells out, what are we to do? They are invulnerable!
Okay, you can have an inspiration. Making me laugh is a good thing.
Thank you.
The other guard, so the one that's been hit twice had its turn and muffed it. The other one is still intent on crushing Warrant. He steps in, and that's an 8 to hit.
Oh, that misses.
Wait, I think they get 2 slams.
I think they might.
Yeah. So the other
no.
slam comes in, and that is a 12 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so the first fist misses. The second haymaker comes around slow as a bill in the mail. And that does 3 hit points of damage.
Oh.
So as he swings, that creature swings its fist. You see, for one moment, Warren yells, "Oh, please, no, not the face!" And he sort of moves out of the way. It hits him in the throat, ripping his beautiful larynx out. And Warrant drops to the ground, instantly dead. There's just a faint sound of ukulele string. Was it him? Was it the spirit of music? We don't know. But just a ukulele string strum on. But Warrant, this burly guy, dead.
First to die.
Oh.
And the group is now
Lord.
unwarranted.
We don't really have time to have a moment of silence for
That's
each of the
right.
fallen, but maybe just for this first one.
Woo. Okay. Now
As he's sagging to the ground, you hear Lafitte say, "The sword is mine."
Speaking of Lafitte, your crew is up.
So, Lafitte shoves the pitchfork into Muskrat's hands, and he said, "You look sturdy, sir." And then he takes off to go get the short sword from the corpse.
Okay, so Lafitte runs
Oh, wait.
up.
No. He's not going to do that because the corpse is closer to the thing. So he goes around to the back of the wagon.
The corpse
Or
had
just-
a name, Lance.
I know.
Yeah, it was possessed, apparently.
Sports and corpse. So Lafitte hands the pitchfork to Muskrat and takes a few steps back. Muskrat grabs the pitchfork and he's like, "All right, fine with me." And he's the rat catching dwarf. He runs up and tries to stab the fella that's been wounded a few times already.
Yes.
And
All right.
he's going to try and fork him off the edge because he was
Yeah.
right on the edge, right? Was the
So you
idea?
gotta run. You gotta run. It's an all-out run to get there. But like,
Okay, yeah. Well,
charge
that makes
forward.
perfect sense on them little dwarf legs.
Yep.
He's got the pitchfork out, and he's got the pitchfork out in front of him, and he's charging low. He is also known. His friends called him the Bull when he was a young man, and he has the lucky sign of the bull, and he's known to be quite a brawler.
Well, hopefully he can use a pitchfork.
Oh, well. Well, here's how well he can use a pitchfork. He can use a pitchfork to the level of a 6.
6. Okay, not a natural 1. I was hoping that was a fumble.
No, it wasn't quite that bad, but
weren't we all?
he has +3 on that and rolled a 3. But then Herb, the 3s again. Remember we discussed the 3s on Friday night. Herb, the herbalist, he really liked the songs
What's
on the
his name?
ukulele. The Schwarzenminster used to come and play to his herb garden. He believed in the power of talking and singing to plants. So he goes up and
I
tries
think I know what the party name of the survivors is going to be.
Okay. He has a club, and that's it's a 15 with the club.
Okay, so overhand swing with the club.
Yep. And I'm trying to knock him off that cliff.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, what are you rolling? Oh, damage.
A D4, right?
Yeah. Yeah, well,
3.
the previous wounds had left him pretty close to the edge of the cliff.
Yep.
So
So 3 points of damage.
With a clatter, the skull stoves in, the ribs are cleared from one side of the spine, half of him falls off into the gorge, the other half lands as a pile of twitching and useless flesh. And
Outstanding.
Dead. Done.
And Arville, the ram herder, he saw Muskrat, the dwarf, running in, charging with the pitchfork, and he lowers he's just got a wooden staff, like a walking staff, but he puts it down, and he tries to go on the one that hasn't been hit yet. He does a full run, He rolled an 18.
That hits.
And do we have any strength or anything there? No. And the damage, he does 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage. Okay. And that's it for Lafitte.
Yep.
Mabel.
Great. Well, then the titular Mabel will be staying in the cart, hoping no one notices.
So she's hiding in the cart.
Well, she wouldn't like you to use that phrase.
Okay, but I mean Lafitte, who's right there behind the cart, probably sees.
Yeah, she's getting ready. She's futzing with something. She's
Right.
gonna be out any second now.
That's right.
Uh,
Yeah, my shoelace snagged on this bit of wood here.
yeah. No shoelaces, but that's the idea. Couldn't afford them. Andy, on the other hand, is far less intelligent, will be running right on out.
I mean, he's a
and
caravan
tackling
guard. I mean,
guard.
this is
his
his
calling.
métier.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry? Wait, repeat that?
It's his calling. He's a caravan guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could put if this goes well, it can go on his resume for sure.
All right. Let me see. What modifiers does this man have? All right. That is a 14 with a short sword.
A 14 with a short sword hits the person.
Fabulous. And does 3 damage.
Ooh.
3. Okay, so again, I mean that's a mortal wound, but that doesn't seem to matter. It's still going. Anybody else?
Yep, Lynette is going to come forward and
Lynette.
attack that guard as well. She'd like to do her best to be after this swing, further from it than any of the other people attacking the guard.
Yeah, I mean it's tough to get there from the cart and have any move left. And actually, frankly, it's getting kind of crowded.
Oh, you know what?
On the road around the creatures.
Well, maybe she moves in and doesn't get there. I've already rolled my to hit.
Okay.
So I think she'll take a swing. It's a 7 to hit.
7 misses.
Yeah, it was a bit of a fumbled swing. She feels a little bit wedged in.
Okay.
And then oh yeah.
Isn't that 4? No, you have 1 left? One more?
No.
Oh my gosh.
You've forgotten Gurney.
Okay, so if Gurney is, there just isn't room around this last guy. Everybody's come rushing up from the cart. You can push in, but there's a chance that that's going to mean people fall off the edges.
Yeah, oh, and she's so bummed about not getting to get into the fray. She's gonna get out of the cart. She's a dwarf. She's going to is the pile of twitching flesh still about?
Well, it's being trod on by all of the people trying to get to the guard remaining.
All right. You know, I think she'll just look ahead, see what she can see of the path ahead. She'd love to spot if there are more.
To be clear, she can move up quite a ways. It's just that there's,
Oh yeah.
It's surrounded by the one.
I'd like to move close to the action, but not close enough as to accidentally end up in it, and scout ahead as best I can for other stumbling beings.
Got it. And now we have an unnamed group.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So this could be I wanted to earlier I think Cthulhu had named him Edward Spindlehands, but it is actually Spence Spindlehand.
Sven,
and,
okay.
Spence actually he was kind of at the front, but he sort of moves back and he's like, "Oh, Mabel, I see that maybe this rope is a little bit weak here." And he starts to futz with the rope on the ox cart. I would hate for it to snap. And again, he's like wiping the sweat off. Just don't move. We'll just stay here. And that's all he does. Mortar, I don't know. Can the Slurry Sun boys get in, or are they too far out of the action?
They absolutely can, but it's crowded. There's a chance somebody could lose their footing.
Yeah.
If you push in, right?
Yeah.
Because you'd really have to sort of push in through the crowd.
But they can get around the crowd, right?
Yeah, you can get around the crowd and farther up if you want.
So Grinder like puts his hand on his brother's shoulder. I think these guys have got this. Why don't we move up ahead and see if there's anybody else who needs all help coming out of the keep? And they sort of move around they're not twins, but the brothers, the dwarven brothers, go around the crowd. And they're sort of
Are your brothers named Tinder and Grinder?
No, Grinder and Mortar.
Oh, Mortar and Grinder. Okay,
Mortar and
sorry,
Grinder.
I had it wrong.
Grinder's a minor.
Yeah.
Where's
Get it
cousin
out there.
Hinge?
Yes.
Their father was Pestle, maybe.
Their
Yeah, that's right.
father was Pestle. And so then they're kind of looking over their shoulder. I mean, if they see that the fight's going badly, they'll dive back in. But right now they know they can't get there, so they're moving around.
Yeah.
And that's all. I only have 3.
You only have 3 now. Okay. Yep. So we are back to Squawk at the top of the order.
Indeed. All right. Giordano is nothing if not persistent, and he is dedicated to getting this second devious creature over the edge, so he is once again going to batter and slash at it with the short sword, now with the intent of driving it over the cliff's edge.
Yes.
All right. And you know what? He begins with a roll of a simple 7. And
nope.
I'm gonna he's feeling peckish. He really wants this. He's dedicated to do something substantive to save these poor endangered children. And he is going to burn 4 points of luck.
So is this a halfling?
This is a halfling. Oh, 1 for 2, isn't it? Well, does that not kick in until level 1? Or I feel like as peasants, they only get infravision.
I think that's right.
So
You don't
as a
get
halfling,
any.
you'll start recovering it, though.
exactly.
I mean,
so he knows that he always has felt very lucky in his wandering days. He's going to burn, with the token I got earlier, a total of 5 points of luck to make this a 12.
A 12? All
Yes.
right. Well done. A 12 misses.
No! Well,
Perfect.
that's the way the cookie crumbles. Squawk with the hand
I'm
axe.
so sorry. That was brilliant, but no.
It's the way the cookie crumbles. Squawk with the hand axe will try to upstage him. That is a critical hit.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Finally.
Fantastic.
We have a crit.
Prepare to be butchered.
Crit.
Yep.
So-
Just like tender chicken meat, he will carve it to bits.
Roll on the critical table.
Yes. What die do peasants roll at? I forget.
20.
Is it-
Yeah, I mean,
No.
yeah, it's just you just get a full, or right?
No, it's one. I think it's 1d4 on table
Oh, no.
0.
On
1d4.
right, that's right. Table 0 I got, but yeah,
Thank-
it's just a D4. That's right.
Thank you, experienced gamers. I appreciate it. That is a 3 for him on table 0.
To the forehead, an extra D3 damage.
All right.
Fantastic. Okay.
bad.
An extra D3 damage, so that is 3 points of damage from the critical, and his base damage was 1 point, so that's a total of 4.
It's enough. Crack!
Ah!
The skull cleaves open. The thing tips and falls off the side, smashing and tumbling down, and we're out of rounds.
Yep, and Squawk shakes
You
his
all
sack of chicken meat. And stay down!
Okay. I
He's
think
a strange
everybody
fella.
will stay out of your way.
Yeah, indeed.
Salmonella. So,
Oh, please don't say salmonella.
sorry. As I was saying it, I thought, oh man, that's probably mean.
It's been a little bit.
As the danger passes, you see Spence. He leaves the ox cart and he kind of scurries up to Warrant's body. Oh, I'm so sorry to see Warrant fall. He was such a good man. And as he's reaching down, he takes the dagger out of Warrant's out of his dagger, takes his dagger, hoping nobody notices. And I'm so sorry for Warrant. And I think he would want me to have this. And he picks up the ukulele and he puts it over his back.
So you're
Then I say,
looting the corpse
leave,
is
yeah,
what I hear.
leave the short sword, sir.
I thought Lafitte already took that.
No, he chicken shitted
Oh.
out because he would have had to get closer.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. Do you really think that Warren wanted you to have this?
Clearly, I only gave it to him because of his superior strength, which didn't suit him well, and I don't think you're going to need it.
Well, I mean, maybe we could trade for it. What do you have?
I have a waterproof sack.
Sold.
I have a fist with 5 knuckles.
Fives.
Martin, no one grabbed his coin purse yet, did he? Because if not, then Rufus will just come in while you're arguing over the ukulele and just grab the coin purse if he thinks nobody's looking and
Yeah,
slink
that's
back.
fine. Yeah, I got
Well,
distracted.
actually, technically, I mean, according to you should be able to take what you want. It was one of your team.
Well,
Oh.
Is that a rule?
I think it's
That's the way we've always played it. That you can loot your own people first.
Yeah, you might be right there.
Yeah.
But if people contest that, I think we have to
Yep.
we have to
Yeah,
develop.
no,
that
I
a
think
bit.
it's I think Spence is distracted, so he doesn't notice. Who was that just shot in Hayden? Rufus.
This was Rufus.
But he's got the sword out and he's handing it towards Lafitte, saying, "Yes, I'd be happy to take that waterproof pouch. I've been admiring it."
Yep. So I'll give you the waterproof pouch and say it's very good for keeping rope dry in the rain, and you know how important that is.
It is, but mine, I use a special coating. Like my rope actually, it gets stronger in the wet. You should stop by my shop when we get back. Here's the sword. I don't really need it.
All right, you take the sack.
Just to be clear, you do not have a shop.
No, I just
He
have.
has a shop in his mind.
Is anybody putting the body, say, on the cart or anything like that? Does anybody care about the fallen comrade? No?
Ooh.
Leaving him there in the dirt?
Yeah, I'd rather you didn't stink up the cart.
Yeah, I think it would be. I mean, we probably should push him over the edge of the cliff, though.
No.
Like,
No. Clangus goes and grabs his body and hoists it back up, and he goes, "Ugh, maybe we could use this." And he starts marching towards the gate, just holding the body out in front of him as a
awesome.
meat shield.
Wow.
that is
If
amazingly
only we had
awesome.
some rope, we could make a marionette.
He looks
A
back.
human shield.
He looks back at everybody, giving him the eye, and he goes, "I don't want to die." And he keeps
The
going.
slurry son brother. Well, can't we just take him home on our way back? Why don't we just leave him here? We'll take him back. You're gonna really carry that guy around? He's like 300 pounds of solid muscle.
Have you
Hey.
seen Weekend at Bernie's?
Rapidly
He can be very
stiffening.
threatening.
Clangus is strong enough until someone gives him a really good argument. He's going with this.
Well, allow me to say, you move like 5 feet around.
All
carrying
right.
that
Well,
body.
he realized okay. Well, then he realizes
the
how
voice of reason
unreasonable this is.
Encumbered.
if shields were that easy, if meat shields were that easy, we wouldn't have
He-
fighters.
He looks
Everybody
back
would
down
carry
at
a
his
halfling.
he looks back down at his new burly juiced up biceps and he goes, "I thought these things would be more useful." What the
I'm
hell?
sure they'll come in handy at some point.
Oh.
So, what does the group do next? You bicker a bit, and then you head in through the gates.
Yeah.
Are we there at the gates now? So,
You know what?
okay,
I
so
think
we see the
actually
gates.
as this bickering continues, Andy ought to start marching forward. Andy understands the job. We're saving a kid here or something. Maybe multiple
Yes.
kids. Somebody said something about multiple kids. Anyways, we're saving people and he's going forward.
All right. So you arrive not all at the same time at the gates. The courtyard is littered with bodies in various states of dress, of getting ready. Right. The guard clearly were surprised, and were not all in their full livery and armor. So there's armored soldiers and footmen and ladies in waiting in night clothes. A fire burns at one end of the stables, and the neighing of panicked horses carries over the crackling flames. A large, flat-roofed brick building to the south sits in darkness. Near the center of the courtyard, one body writhes on the ground, curled in a fetal position. Um, Anybody acting on that? Doesn't it is not a welcoming scene through the gate.
Hmm. Master.
No noticeable, but no noticeable combatants. Just more
No, yeah, that right. There's nobody
devastation.
standing around in the courtyard,
All right.
but there's a lot of people on the ground.
Okay.
So Mabel is towards the back of the group, but if that writhing person hasn't been addressed by anyone ahead of her, she will bend over and check on them.
Okay, well, I mean, at this point, we got a couple people peering in through the gate. Are you bringing the ox cart up?
No, that seems foolish.
So you're leaving the ox and the cart where it is?
Yeah, unless anyone wants to disagree, I'm willing to adjust, but this seems like a good place to keep it.
I will just say, like, the ox cart cannot turn around on the road.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that doesn't mean you have to bring it up now.
Yeah, that sounds like a future problem.
Agreed.
The ox is unlikely to try to get away, and if it
can't
does,
turn around.
it'll go down.
Lafitte's main interest, he's gonna just eyeball the stables and see, like, do a quick assessment, because trying to free the horses seems like it would be wise.
Yep.
So we got Mabel is gonna go check on the body.
Are you getting off the wagon? Is Mabel getting off the wagon and going to check the body?
Oh, only in the back of the group. Yes, Mabel will check on the body, but only if about 2/3 of people have gone by and no one's done it yet.
Okay, so
Okay.
we will partially split the group. Each of you think about which of your characters are progressing in and which of your characters are hanging back, and we'll have two groups of peasants here. One group, by the gate, not really sure what to do, and another group investigating things. That forward group, what are you investigating first? So we got, I mean, the immediate thing is that there's a stable on fire, and there are horses apparently still alive inside that stable.
And a writhing guy.
And right, you do see somebody who's in agony and might possibly be helped.
I can hear that Mabel's very concerned about the writhing guy. I mean, I know that Giordano wants to help the weak, but if he's seeing that concern, he might let her take point here on that effort. Why you?
Well, Mortar Slurry's son is an apothecarist, and he actually has like a vial and some oil. I mean, this is what he does. He wants to, if this guy's alive, he wants to try and help him. And his brother will kind of stand back because he's kind of keeping an eye on him. And Spence is definitely in the second group that is like only reluctantly moving through the. He's moved through the door. He's interested in the stable. Because he hears the horses, but it is Mortar. Mortar, if no one else is going up, Mortar is going to go kneel next to that body.
So
okay,
I will go with Mortar. I have a pound of various herbs in different packages, and I have done business with you before for your apothecary work, and so I'll come up with my sack of herbs in case you need something for yourself.
Right. Right, this is Herb, right? Herb,
Yep,
come
Herb.
on. Let's go see if we can help this guy. If you've got, I think a little bit of essence of rosemary might just like do up the trick here.
Everybody
okay,
everybody besides Rufus is coming nearby with you guys just to be in vicinity to hear what's going on. Rufus is staying by the gate.
Got it. So the forward group approaches the body, and you learn to your dismay that it is not actually alive, it is infested. So as you approach, it bursts open, and these demonic maggots spray in all directions.
False alarm, Mabel. He's fine. He's fine. It's all good.
So all of the characters in the forward group have to make a reflex save,
Oh,
DC
no.
10.
Oh no.
Oh, come on, Herb.
All right.
Oh no.
That's
Just
not going to
dropped
work.
my D20 down a gap.
Oh no.
I believe
That-
that means I myself rolled quite poorly.
Yeah, you rolled a 1 by the sound of it.
Yeah.
So Squawk burns 2 points of luck to make that check. Giordano makes it.
Yeah, Herb's burning.
And Clangus also makes it.
So
Um,
Mortar makes it. Are the tokens, Adam? Are they like one fleeting luck point?
That's right.
Okay, so I'm gonna use up my token, and that was reflex. You said.
Yes, reflex.
All right. And I'm gonna burn 3 points of luck. Grinder's burning 3 points of luck. Oh, that's
Herb,
bad.
yep, Herb also had to burn 3 points of luck.
So what that means is that you got hit by these demonic things. You can feel them start to burrow into your flesh, and you're madly scraping them off. That's what that. So anybody who burns luck, you had firsthand experience with that, with what was going on there.
Yeah.
What was the DC?
10.
All right, yeah. Andy will spend 5 of his 9 luck.
Oh, Andy!
Yeah, might as well. I'm
Use it or
all
lose
good.
it. And then Squawk speaks up. I've seen many maggots working in the meat shop. That was something else entirely.
Remind me not to shop at your store.
Yeah.
Oh no, we throw those bad flanks out. Don't you worry, we run a very good operation.
We almost scrape all the bad rotten meat off.
I've seen a lot of hurt sick people before, but I've never seen anything like this. Mortar is like he's like sort of he's a little bit professionally curious, but also like disgusted. But
Yeah.
I don't know what that is about. But
So once Herb gets all the maggots off him, he says, "Do we still need the rosemary?"
no, I think let's save that for later.
All right.
So yeah, and I encourage you to note on your character sheets if you spent luck there, especially the person who spent 5. There might be some scarring or something that maybe you'll live, and that'll be a cool story.
I have a question now that I've burned a bunch of luck. What's the mechanic for recovering that?
I mean, halflings and rogues have a mechanism for recovering luck. Everybody else, that's your life's allotment, barring some sort of divine effect. Sometimes there are magical effects, but not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So if Andy lives, he's going to want to turn himself into a halfling or a rogue.
Yeah. I mean, rogue is a catch-all class, and I think characters with no luck left might consider rogue. Unless they're anyway. So there's nobody infested. You all burned luck to avoid that. I think that's for the best. Okay. The group by the door, now you're emboldened, right? That's obviously working great. So what are you guys gonna do? Or are you really just gonna stay by the door?
Fence is going to start making his way. He's staying along the fence or by the wall, but he's starting to make his way towards the stable. He's like, okay,
Stables,
that's.
yeah, I want to.
I know what fire is. I can handle fire.
Okay,
Yep.
so
Let's save the horses.
are you all going for the horses now, or are there still 2 groups?
Rufus
Mabel's
will.
sticking with the clump. Whatever group is biggest in the back of the biggest group.
I think we now have one biggest
group.
group.
I think
That's
so.
everybody.
Yep.
Mhm.
Everybody's going to the stables.
I would like to suggest that Mira may have just named our party. I like the clump.
The clump.
The Schwarzen clump.
Sports and
At least
clump.
for now.
We're going to call it Big
Stick
Clump.
together,
for
we
now.
die together.
It might be Little Clump by the end.
So
How foreboding.
the door is open to the stables. You can hear the horses thrashing inside. The smoke is coming out of the top of the doorway, but it's the the smoke isn't floor to ceiling. So, the first few of you duck your head and cover your mouths and look in. It is difficult to breathe in the smoke-filled stables, although the flames cast enough light to see by. In a couple of pens near the door, horses are frantically pounding the ground with their hooves, kicking the gates and neighing loudly. Much fainter sounds come from other pens, where the animals have been nearly overcome by the smoke. The door to the pen on the east of the entrance is standing open. Inside, hunched over a stallion's body, 3 hellish black hounds, nearly as large as bears, are feeding on an equine corpse.
Uh-oh.
The beasts look up at you, eyes burning red with malice, razor-sharp teeth and lips dripping with blood and gore, and they spring at you. And so they come straight for the people who are brave enough to be first through the door, but they certainly don't stop there. And so anybody fleeing can make a luck check to be actually at the back and actually able to run, but everybody else is going to be in this fight. Unless you actually run away, these things bound through the door, knocking people aside. They thrash through. They don't think of you as any kind of threat. They are gleefully massacring you. And so we will deal with a few limitations on who can hit, but basically everybody, unless you run right now, you're part of this fight. You ready? Roll initiative.
Can Spence run?
Anybody who wants to run, you give me a luck check right now to see if you're out of there.
Rufus will
All right,
run.
so Lynette gets away.
Spence does not make his luck check, so he's stuck in this fight.
So he's going to be in the fight.
Rufus
Mabel does not make her luck check.
Oh.
Her luck is 4.
Yeah, right.
She will never make it.
What does someone trying to run but getting stuck look like? Do they like hit everybody and bump into all the people as they're trying to get out and then resolve?
You were too close to the front.
Oh,
the beasts,
yeah.
When you see them, you turn to go, but the crowd stops you and the beasts bound past.
Bound on.
And so like you just there's nowhere to run.
But
If
the
you
back
want
is
characters
my
to
thing.
continue to try to work their way to the edge and leave, they can. You can still continue to try cowardice, but
So yeah,
Thank
Rufus gets wide-eyed and he goes, "Not in the hells with me!" And he heel turns and only succeeds because of his luck boon from the benefactors from his contract. Interestingly enough.
it allowed him to run away.
Indeed.
Yeah.
They blessed him with the ability to not fulfill his end of the bargain.
Brave Sir Rufus.
At this point, all of the characters who have been visibly cowardly should note on their character sheet that they've done something that everybody saw. Right? I mean, the people who ran from this, the people who got stopped don't have to admit they were going to try and run.
Yeah.
But the people who got away and actually ran away from this fight, you need to note that.
Rufus, the outlaw, has never been called a coward before. This will not stand.
Spence actually wasn't trying to run. He was just trying to position for the best shot.
Yeah, sure. So you guys rolling your armor classes, right? Not armor classes, initiatives. What am I talking about?
Team Lafitte got an 18.
Oh, sounds like Lafitte might be first.
11.
16 for the Squawk Squad.
Hawk Squad.
Spence has an 18.
Oh, so before or after Lafitte?
Oh, you want to roll it off, Martin?
My
Bonus
highest...
is +2.
Okay, I only have a +1. You got it.
And interestingly, I would have had an 18, but Rufus ran away, and so I think he took the attention of the rest of the Squawk Squad as he ran off, and then they weren't engaging as quickly with the dogs. It's his fault. Look what he's done.
I rolled 3 times for the 3 initiatives, and I got a 5, a 4, and a 3 in that order.
Fantastic.
So they are almost playful in the way they engage. So they come bounding in and leaping and are purposely trying to head people off from running. And you guys get to actually act first. So it's Lafitte and then who?
Spence.
Spence. That's right. And
Fiddly
then
fingers.
Squawk indeed, and then Mabel
Yep, 11.
with 11. Okay, so Lafitte.
Okay.
The remainder of your group goes.
All right. Lafitte, as he had traded the short sword to Muskrat to get his pitchfork back, gave Muskrat the short sword. Lafitte, pitchfork into the dog, realizing that there's nowhere to run and these things are too fast. So you might as well fight. Lafitte gets a 17 to hit for 4 damage with the pitchfork.
Oh.
Stabbing into the front shoulder of the dog, not really plunging deep as he wanted to, but catching some meat.
We might have to rename Lafitte Lafight.
So that's 4 points. 4 points down for that guy. Okay, moving on.
Seeing that happen, Muskrat goes slashing in with the short sword, noticing that dog has been slightly distracted.
Yeah.
And Muskrat gets a 12 to hit.
That will not do it.
Damn. Okay, can't do it.
I should
yes,
ask
I
you
can.
if you wanted to burn.
Wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute. Yes, I can.
What?
I'm going to burn 2 points of luck to get it to 14.
Okay.
Is that going to do it?
It does.
All right. So, and on this occasion, another 4 points of damage. So he takes the short sword and slashes right in the same place as the pitchfork is ripping out, trying to get that one leg.
Oh, and it's snapping at the wound, obviously pained and weakened. Moving on.
And then Arvel comes. Arvel has a staff. That's the Arvel the dwarf, and he runs in and tries to jab the staff into the animal's gaping maw to keep the teeth occupied.
Oh yeah.
And he rolls a 12, and there's not going to be any. Well, damn, yeah, he will. He'll burn 2 points of luck.
Okay, it hits.
And he does 4 points.
4 points takes that guy out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh!
The combined Lafitte party batters one of these beasts to the ground before it even manages to kill anybody.
And Herb, just in self-defense, one of the other dogs is around him, snapping at him, and so just sort of in self-defense, Herb tries to hit him with his club. Herb fails, and Herb will not be doing luck.
Okay.
That's it for Lafitte's.
Spence group.
Yeah, so Spence, he seems a little bit desperate, but he does. You won't take me alive, and he stabs with his dagger.
Okay.
That is an 11. No. And then Grinder has a pickaxe. Right, we're gonna take these dogs down. He tries to swing his pickaxe at the head of one of them.
Nice.
Yeah, that is a 14 to hit.
That hits.
And that is good for 4 big points of damage.
4 points. A grievous wound.
And his brother comes rushing in. Right, save some for me there, Grinder. And here comes Mortar with his club. Mortar totally misses. Oh, that's it.
All right. So Squawk.
Yes, indeed. The Squawk Squad. So Giordano rushes in first. Die, fiends!
So yeah.
Sorry.
Are you trying to hit the wounded one?
Yes, of course. He is going for the wounded one.
Okay, so it's just 50-50 whether or not whether you're close enough to that one to hit him
I
in
see.
the confusion.
I see. All right.
Within your group of 4, I will let you all attack one, but otherwise, yeah.
Okay, 50 if you're close enough to hit the wounded one. Otherwise, you have to hit the non-wounded one. Okay, we'll go high. That is a 5, so he can indeed. So he rushes in, but unfortunately, that's only a 4 to hit, so he misses.
Okay.
Squawk once again. I'll show you how it's done. High-low. That's a low, so he has to attack an unwounded one. He brandishes his meat-cutting axe. I'll carve you up! And that is a 14 for him to hit with the hand axe.
It hits.
Fantastic, and that will
that
do.
chicken cleaver's good.
Indeed, 4 points of damage from the chicken cleaver.
4 points.
And then Clangus. Aha, he can hit the one that was previously wounded, so he will actually throw his lot in with the butcher. Us of profession for the people got to stick together. And for Clangus, that is a hammer swing with a. We'll keep it. We'll keep the 12 to hit.
12 misses.
Yep.
And you're
Rufus
done?
is gone. Rufus is fled.
And Mabel.
Right. So first we'll do Andy. Andy will attack a dog. It's a high-low. The cleave
Actually,
one is high.
They've both taken a hit of 4 at this point. It doesn't matter. Just hit the yeah.
Great. Sounds great. Aha, that's a crit fail.
Oh, no!
Truly, this man has no luck.
So
Oh
you
no!
don't have armor on.
No.
So it's just is it a die 4, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the fumble table. So roll a die 4.
Oh no!
That's another 1.
You're the
1.
laughing stock.
Your incompetent blow makes you the laughing stock of the party, but otherwise causes no damage.
Hey!
Ha, 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 ha,
No,
ha.
I think I was already sitting there. That's fine.
You're the joke of the clump.
The joke of the clump. Okay, you can have one. You can have an inspiration for that if you don't have much time to use it though.
That's true.
Thank you. Is that just for Andy?
No, that's for the joke. No, that's for Martin. Sorry, not you.
Oh.
Ah.
The joke of the
that's
clump. I mean, that was a
devastating.
callback.
Wow.
I mean, yeah,
Quality entertainment.
that's right. Anybody else in the Mabel group?
Yes. Gurney had a 12 to hit.
Misses.
Yeah, that makes sense. Mabel, poor thing, has a -4 to hit. She got a 9.
Too bad. Okay, so that is everybody, right?
Last thing, Lynette fled, and I would like to ask if she could circle round the barn, spotting for any other doors.
We can deal with that sort of thing, but
It won't be relevant.
if you fled this fight, you're spending this fight not being useful, right? I mean, I
Right.
think I have to say.
Sounds good.
Okay, it is now their turn. They get a big old bite. So in they come.
Not a little old bite?
Not a little old
No.
bite, a big old bite. So that is that's in Lafitte's group. The second, who's your second in the Lafitte group?
Muskrat.
Muskrat takes a bite. That is an 11 to hit Muskrat.
Wow. That does not hit Muskrat. He has an agility of 16. 12 would be the
Holy
number.
smokes!
Ooh.
He's a
Oh,
quick little
no.
dwarf.
This is terrible. Are they not going to kill anybody? Okay, this is in Mabel's squad.
Number 2, I guess that'd be Gurn.
No, it's number 1, as it turns out.
Oh, great. That's Mabel.
Mabel, incoming, 6 to hit.
That does not.
Wow.
Yeah, for all of our curious viewers who don't have a lot of DCC experience, this is how it always goes. Most of the peasants survive most of the encounters.
Yeah, Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no,
Because then at the end you've gotten
this
to
is
role play
standard.
and love characters, and then you get to pick your favorite.
That's
Yeah.
right. You
Okay.
get to pick your
The feet.
favorite.
Yeah.
Not from the
Lafitte,
dregs
you're
of
up.
what you have left.
Oh, Lafitte's up again.
Lafitte's up anew.
Okay, here we go. Lafitte anew. Pitchfork for Lafitte. Miss. And then Muskrat, who just barely managed not to get eaten right there.
Eaton,
Muskrat.
that's right.
Miss for Muskrat. And yeah, the luck's just not there to burn anymore.
That's right.
That's,
Does
use
get
it or
harder.
lose it, I guess. But okay, so the other dwarf, Arvel, that has the staff, he is going to try and punch in on the one that was messing with his dwarf buddy,
Good.
Muskrat,
That's right.
and he misses as well. And yeah,
This is
I'm
the
just
crew
gonna
that
have
took
to let
one
it
down
go.
in the first round.
yeah, and Herb, Herb, who was sort of off on his own, fighting with one of the other groups, because he was hitting one of the other ones. He's trying to use his club, and Herb does get a 15, but a club's only D4, and that D5 got the wrong dice out. 15 hits, right? Yeah, of course.
15 hits.
Yeah, and he does 1 point of damage
1 point of damage. All
Yeah.
right.
with the club. Bonk.
Okay. So there's screaming and milling around. Spence, you're up.
Yes. So, well, you are not going to take your Spence Spindlehand will not die like this. And he stabs his dagger. Nat 20, baby.
Oh!
Oh!
Spence.
Take
So
it
that's-
down.
Roll that
D4.
critical hit.
So 3 points of damage up front,
Yeah.
and then I rolled a 2 on the crit table.
Mhm.
Jabbed in the eye. +4 damage. Oh, see,
7
plus
total.
plus D4.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Ah.
D4, okay.
So, oh, geez. Add another 1.
That's enough. It makes it to his
Hey.
brain. 3
Yeah.
plus 1 is 4. That's what he had left.
You see Spence kind of glow. Like, I did it.
He did it.
I Spence Spindlehand. And he's like sort of getting like manic bloodlust as he waves his dagger. Right, you shut your mouth. We still got one more of these pups to fight. Grinder comes in with his pickaxe again. Poof. Total miss. Buries it in the dirt. Order. Stop joking around, Grinder. We gotta drop this dog. Another nat 20.
Oh
my God.
my goodness.
Not kidding you.
Wow.
Pop the
Okay.
Karist, clubs that with his cudgel on his head.
Yeah.
So that's 1 point of damage.
Mhm.
And now
Okay.
roll on the crit table.
Yeah.
3.
To the forehead, D3 plus damage, and the foe. Right. Oh, and it drops to the bottom of the initiative track, which is already there.
All right, so here's the D3. Oh, that's another 3 points.
So 4 total
Yeah.
is not enough. That one.
Oh,
So
That's okay. Did you see
close.
me roll 2 20s?
Yeah.
that's
My
fantastic.
night's made.
That is fantastic. Squawk, you're up. See if you can take this out.
Yes, all right. Always wanting first dibs for heroism. Giordano with the short sword. You can't make this up. That's a critical hit for Giordano with the short
Wow.
sword.
I've taught you how to do it.
I mean, roll the damage, but he only had 1 left.
Oh no. Yes. That is only 1 point, so just barely over the line. Yes, I'm a hero. We will save this boy.
Well done. That with that thump. You I assume you rescue the horses that you can be rescued.
Yeah, how many
Oh,
are
yes.
There are 2 that are in that are except for some smoke are okay. There's one that is in a bad way because of inhalation. But you drag it to some fresh air. You're not sure how it will do. There's several dead, some from the beasts, some from the smoke and fire. But you managed to clear it out. I'm assuming you're not going to fight this fire. I don't know how you would. It's raging, so you have to get away from the stables. But the stables are going to end, and We had better call it there. Thank you all. What a great night. You are out front of the stables with a couple of horses, which are actually some pretty valuable things, although technically not yours.
Fair enough.
Who got
And let's
slapped?
just-
Who got slapped by the missus for whispering in her ear or whatever? Was that Spindle Hands?
No, it was Mortar Slurry Son.
Yeah.
No. So I ask. We're standing there as the barn is burning to the ground, and we look up at the house, and I ask Mortar, "Did you ask her what the kid's name is?"
Yeah, that's you're asking Mortar. Right. Remember, the Lord said his name was Michael. His name was
Okay.
Michael, and I really hope he wasn't hiding in that stable. But I tell you what, if we can't find that kid, I think we're just going to tell the Lord that he was probably in the stable. I think we should keep looking. Let's keep looking. But I think, if we have to, he might have been in that stable.
And from behind a hay bale, Rufus, yeah, let's keep looking.
All right.
Well,
Fantastic.
everybody in the chat, thank you guys for showing up again.
Yeah,
Sorry for our
guys.
prolonged absence.
Really great to see all of you in the chat. Mira, it's so fun to have you in the group. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a blast.
And hey, this is not the only place where we put up a little bit of content related to the things that we do here at Gaming Honors. Dad, do you want to kick us off by telling them one of the many places that they might be able to find us on the internet?
The only one I have memorized, gaminghonors.com.
Where you can sign up for the mailing list. Martin, what else do you think?
I think they can find us on Instagram at Honor Your Game.
Wasn't it Gaming Honors RPG for Instagram?
Maybe it's Gaming Honors RPG on Instagram.
And I believe on Facebook you can find us at Honor Your Game. Guys, sorry that we're a little rusty, but it's very good to be back, and we appreciate everybody who's tuning in, and we are excited to continue to find out what the show will look like going forward as we host it here on our channel. So hopefully you're excited to tune back in with us in a couple of weeks. We really appreciate it.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Good
We'll
night,
see you in 2 weeks.
Take care, guys.
When the days are cold and your luck is